Hi, and welcome back to Subnautica. Oh, I'm a bit wonky. What can I say? I hope you're all doing good. I hope you've all had an amazing week so far. We are going to jump straight back in here and get to work. So far we have watched the sun being blown out of the sky. We have been to visit the aurora. We have got ourselves some goodies along the way, and we have built ourselves a mini base. But, you know, we need to go a bit further. We need to go a bit deeper. So I think what we're going to do... We see Aurora Rendezvous Point. But stuck near there. Ooh, what are we going to do? What are we going to do? I feel like we need to adventure further. Maybe go and explore the world around us a little bit more. I'm going to check on what we have got in our data bank so far. So, advanced theories. This is about the aliens. Don't want blueprints. Data downloads. Alien data. I want to pick up on these Degassi survivors. We went over to an island. Okay, and we found out some information about the Degassi, about how they'd, you know, crashed on this planet, although I'm still trying to find the Degassi wreckage. And three survivors from the Degassi had basically made a base on this island, but there were issues on the island. You know, the water levels were rising, there were issues without food, and we heard that, you know, there was some curious discoveries there. And that they'd found tablets there that could be from the aliens. And then we have Bart Torgel's log about his return from the deep. And that, so I want to know where they were in the deep. Can we find where they were? Can we find some more information out? So that's going to be the focus of today's episode, I think. Let's hop into the old CMOP here, and
all systems online.
We have this marker down here: proposed Degassi habitat 250 meters deep, 800 meters away. So I think we're going to go and inspect that today, see what's going on down there. So let's get to going. And then it's very murky in the old creep vine, kelp foresty thingy. Where's my marker gone? Already lost the marker. Okay, it's over this way. It's kind of frustrating because you can lose markers so easily, especially when they're getting further down. And then you've also got to be careful in the safe shallows so you don't kind of angle down too far while you're trying to find it, because then you'll end up going down. Still going this way. Okay, we must be getting closer to it. And that says that we need to go down. So we need to find an area to go down. And I think... let's just come up here a tiny touch. It's got to be around here somewhere. Let's just have a little bit of a mooch around and see what we can find. I love the and the music gets all lovely and gentle. So it's down around here somewhere. It says I'm 228 meters away. Okay, it looks like we've got a gap down here. Oh yes. Oh yes, let's go down here. Let's see what we can find. Oh, look at this. There we go. We have got ourselves a base underwater. This is pretty. Very, very pretty. This is like a whole new place for us to explore. Looks like this is the entrance right here.
Oxygen efficiency
And we've got
decreased.
plenty of stuff to scan here. Power cell charger fragment.
Oxygen efficiency
We'll have to keep an eye on our
decreased.
oxygen while we're down here as well. Modification station. Nice.
The conditions in this cave support a microcosm of unique, possibly predatory life forms.
Good to know.
Detecting an artificial structure somewhere in the region.
You don't think?
New blueprint acquired.
Let's see what's going on with these things. Jelly shrooms. So we are, of course, in the jelly shroom caves. I'm just having a look for any other items that are around the edge here. Stasis rifle fragment. Hey, don't be eating me. It's just mean.
37 blueprint
Get that
acquired.
once I get inside, I think. Just pop back in here, get ourselves some oxygen. We got any items over there? No. Okay, so one thing to be careful of when you're going into this one. Let's grab this PDA first.
Integrating new PDA data.
I shall read that afterwards because that's saying that's number 5 and I want to kind of do them in some sort of order. These vines, seaweed, stingers, drooping stingers. Yeah, you want to try and avoid them because they do injure you. And then, so try to avoid them where you can. They are actually pretty brutal. A couple of hits from that and you will die. I know because I've done it before.
New blueprint acquired.
What number's this one? Number 2.
Signal location uploaded to PDA.
Okay, so we'll do this one.
You know what Maida told me today? She wants to build a habitat 500 meters below sea level, more than a kilometer northeast of here. And she needs Bart and I to do it. She's got it into her head that she can save us if she just acts recklessly enough. But I've hauled Star Wars to Neptune, Plasteel to the Federation. This family operates 9 different mining colonies across the Ariadne Arm. Maida thinks she's better suited to lead. Her contract still says otherwise. But
Yeah,
I
I just hit
cannot
it.
damn well tell whether it's the stupidest idea I ever heard, or my only hope. I turned 80 years old last week. I
Wow.
had another 80 in me, but marooned on this planet, there's no swapping out of my liver when the old one fails. Here,
Oh, just hit that one.
and Maida is useful. So, it's my responsibility to make a decision. Return to the island and hope whatever knocked the
30
Degassi out
seconds.
of the sky won't do the same to the rescue ship.
It was no
Or
good.
take us deeper in search of answers. And all the while be hoping old age gets me before the sea monsters do.
Oh dear.
I'll give Maida just one thing. She was right about these caves. There's enough lithium there to fabricate 100 tons of plasteel.
Ooh.
Enough for a damn fleet of Cyclops submarines. There was nothing anyone could have done to avoid crashing here. But I was right to order the detour. If we get off this planet, they'll be talking about the Torgal share price on the other side of the Federation.
Hey, interesting.
PDA data.
So it sounds like they built another base after this. Let me have a look. Let's see what Bart's saying.
I thought it might get claustrophobic living underwater. Father feels it is. He'd tell me it was childish, but I stare out of the window and sometimes I think how lucky I am to see this world up close. Back on the island, I wouldn't have believed the creatures that live down here. The fish, they glow. There's one that's 90% eyeball. Snakes twice the length of a habitat compartment. Certainly, it's not all friendly. Most of the plant life is toxic. Learned that the hard way. But I've managed to coax some marble melons into growing indoors. And when they don't cover our dietary needs, well, we eat the fish themselves. It's a bit gross, but it's nothing they wouldn't do. I've been attempting to document my findings. Father approves. He says understanding is power. That the more we know about this planet, the more we can use it to our advantage. I'm just doing it because it's fun. It's not easy without proper equipment and network access, but the old-fashioned way, observing, taking notes, testing theories, Shows me the world in a way a spectroscopic analysis never could. Lately, I've been watching the crab snakes. They ambush their prey as it tries to feed on the mushrooms they hide in. What they don't eat settles on the seabed, which fertilizes the mushrooms, which feeds the herbivores, and so the chain continues. Co-evolution gives me the fuzzies.
I kind of like him. He is like a proper kid. Okay, we did get some more PDAs, so we shall give them a look. I'm going to see what other resources we can get and other things we can find while we're down here as well.
Something incredible just happened. Since we're down here, I had this plan to build equipment and study the life forms we were encountering, but I didn't have enough enameled glass. So, I started looking for a natural substrate that would strengthen the glass we have, and those stalker teeth we've been finding fit the bill. Only, well, we needed more. That's when Marguerite got interested. She actually listened to me, more than I can say for father, and I worked up the courage to talk about my more tentative theories. When I told her they were attracted to metal deposits, that their teeth get dislodged when they pick them up, her eyes narrowed and she dashed out of the room. 3 hours later, she came back, her pack loaded down with stalker teeth. I asked her about it. She shrugged and said my theories were good. Said she had the meeting out of the palm of her hand. I think she meant it literally. She is incredible. She went out to the kelp forest, armed with just a heat blade, and went fin to fin with a pack of stalkers. On the one hand, that is the coolest thing I have ever heard. On the other, well, I hope the stalkers didn't come off worse than Marguerite did. She had a huge gash on her forearm. I don't think things went as smoothly as she made out. And what's the point in surviving here if we have to kill everything that makes it so wonderful? I wish I knew more about these animals, but Father won't let me leave the habitat. Maybe with all this glass, we could build a containment unit and get up close to them.
He sounds like he's been enjoying it down there.
We're already 200 meters below sea level. You want to go deeper?
Look around us, Chief. Water leaking through the hull, water outside the hatch. We're drowning real slow. If rescue arrives, whatever shot us down, it's gonna do it again and again until it's shut off. You see an off switch around here, Chief?
Why would it any more likely be half a kilometer down?
Your kid found something on the scanner. There's something down there. Something that shouldn't be.
You're mad.
I'm going all the same, and I've an idea you two are gonna follow. But if you do, be mindful. Your authority stops at sea level.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Let's hear from Marguerite.
These conniving corporate bourgeois, inbred, incompetent, self-absorbed jerks don't have a damn clue. The kid's not so bad. He's even useful. But I swear, everything that comes out of his father's idiot face is a narcissistic lie. He wants to stay in this cave, his problem. I'm the one doing the heavy lifting. When sea monsters are hunting you, you don't hide. You hunt the sea monsters. Then you build a bigger boat out of sea monster bones and you hunt bigger monsters. Keep going until there aren't any monsters left to hunt you. I'm going deeper. I'm gonna find what shot us down and I'm gonna tear its damn heart out. I started the prep work. The kids taught me how to make enameled glass. I've started stockpiling metal ores to build myself a sea moth. I'll raid the indoor grow beds before I leave.
I like her. She's feisty. And I was wondering if there was going to be something around here with there being a little outcrop, but there doesn't appear to be anything around here. Ah, so it sounds like living in closed quarters for those three was going awesomely well. Like, amazing. Probably get thermal power from around here as well. No, I think that's another shroom. Shrooms! Oh. Sorry, fishies! There's lots of deposits to mine down here. I think if we can build a prawn suit and then add to it the drill arm, then there's going to be lots of stuff that we can mine from down here. Lots and lots of deposits. Okay, I'm not stealing your creature egg, I'm just having a nosy. Is that magnetite? Yeah. I think he lives in that one.
30 seconds.
This sea moth seems so tiny in comparison to these jelly shrooms. So tiny. Don't think there's anything around here. Let's carry on this way. Oh. It's pretty cool, this whole, you know, underwater mushroom area. And although sometimes I kind of think the roars from the snakes don't really tie in with them being snakes. You know, it's also like when you get the echo through the caves, and it's actually really good. Creepy, but good. Oh, wait, we've got another one over here.
Seek fluid intake.
Do we have any liquids left on us? No, I think we drank them all. So I have to make this quick and then head back to the base. Unless we find a drink in here. There's nothing in this section. Anything in here? No. So obviously this must have been one of Bart's kind of observation posts. But then he said he wasn't allowed to leave the base, so it's pretty hard to observe if you cannot leave the base. Don't see anything else around here. Just go up a touch, see if we can spot anything. No. Let's carry on. See, the echo is brilliant. Where the sound just bounces off the walls. Really, really well done. Don't you be coming near me. Okay, so that bit appears to just kind of loop round. And from what I remember, there is more than one entrance to the Jelly Shroom Caves. So you can find your way down here from other places. It's not just right above the base. But heck if I know where they are. I know where the main entrance is. That's the one that's getting me down here. And outside that base you can find a variety of different things. So I've found reactor fragments around there before now. I think it depends on, you know, where you're up to in the game at the time, or what you've already got. The RNG can give you slightly different things. It's quite a cool cave. It'd be pretty awesome to have a base down here, because all the reflections of the pink would be great. It's just every time you come out of your base, you'd be faced with the snakes. Or the worms. Should really try and scan one of them, find out what they're actually called.
Seek fluid intake immediately.
I'm trying to. I gotta find my way out. We're just going around in a circle at the minute. Right. Where's the marker for the Degassi base? So yeah, I am literally going around in circles right now. Should have brought more water. Oh, actually, I have got more water. Yeah, I think that's one of the entrances anyway. And just get out. Sure. Not that one. Ah, yeah. Drink, drink, drink. There we go. Have that as well. Beautiful. Much better. Right, where was that? That we just spotted? Up this way. See where this one brings us out. So I think this is actually... It's part of the bigger one. No, this is just... it's probably fairly close to the other one, but slightly set away inside the grassy plateaus. Okay, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I like it. But yeah, it's quite easy a lot of the time to kind of get a bit confused as to where you're going or where you are in there. Especially because it all looks the same. I'm going to have a little nosy around here, see what we've got.
100 meters.
I
Oxygen
know.
efficiency decreased.
Sad times. Hey, Mr. Sand Shark, how you doing? Scanner room fragment. Let's grab that. I've already got it, but the titanium's always useful. More titanium. This is a pretty messed up piece of ship, if you ask me. Get up. Bit of silver. Just figuring out where you get in here. We're gonna need to go back for some oxygen anyway. Where's my sea moth? He got you. I crashed into it. Oops. Thanks. Guessing it's somewhere up here. So there's a door there that's closed. Ah, there's a hole here. I don't know if I've been into this one before or not, but always good to double check. Because even if you've been in there might have been something that you've missed, or you know, maybe there was a door you couldn't get through previously. This is quite a twisty, turny one though, so you have to be careful that you don't get lost. I think I might have been in here. There doesn't appear to be much in here that I can get. It's a mobile vehicle bay fragment there. This is also quite a decent sized piece of ship, so I know there's PDA there. Crew manifest.
Integrating new PDA data.
For Marguerite Maida. That's the bit we just come from. See if there's another way into it. Let me out! Who's getting stuck? The ship's picking on me. You'd expect to be able to go a lot further because of all of this side of it as well. And it looks like there are rooms in there you'd be able to get into and search. Oh. It's a very kind of twisty, turny piece of wreckage. I don't know. Let's keep going. We've got lots and lots and lots of new information, which is what we were looking for. You know, we wanted some more information, but now that obviously gives us another habitat, which is 500 meters deep, which we cannot get to at the minute because we can only go 300 meters deep in the sea moth. We haven't yet built a prawn suit or anything like that. If we wanted to go deeper in the sea moth, did we get all of the modification station? You just hear it hitting us. Vehicle upgrades. We've got the Mark 1. The modification station for Mark 2. That's prawn suit. Plasteel ingot, which I've got 2 magnetite, which we've just gotten some enameled glass, which we can actually make. So we can actually make a Mark 2. And that, but we need the modification station. So did we get the full modification station blueprint? Shush, Mr. Dude Man. I'm trying to see if we can make things. No, we haven't. We've only got 1 of 3 so far. So we need to get the rest of the modification station. So that's going to be going out to Rex, visiting, seeing what we can find. And then once we've got that, then we can get the next step module. So that gives us something else to do. The other thing that we can do, we've got a little bit of time for, is we did have a message on the radio. So let's go and listen to that and see what we've got this time. Maybe that's going to be useful to us. There we go. Oh, that's the wrong way. I need signs. I need signs, guys. Let's see what we've got.
Signal location uploaded to PDA.
So how deep is that going to be then? Let's see more. Oh, there we go. No, that's the Degassi habitat. So we've got... no. I keep looking at the same one. Right. We need to change some of these markers because the blue is not working at all. So life pod 12. So our Degassi habitat one's orange. Let's do these. Oh, no. That one's orange. Let's do these in... Let's do our life pods in yellow. And we'll do the Aurora Rendezvous point in yellow as well. Oh, but we're in yellow. We can be red. Okay, I just want to give things like a different colour so they stand out a bit more. The blue does not stand out very well. And is very annoying to see. Life pod 12. Oh, 250 meters. So we can do that. Sunk to the seabed. Okay, so there might be some interesting things to find out there as well, or to discover. Titanium. We're running out of space for titanium. I have made some ingots, and I do have some plasteel ingots already made as well. Copper, we've got none of. Quartz, no. Gold, yes. Let's get rid of you. Silver, we've got one of them. Lead, no. Diamond, yes. Got a few diamond that time. Ruby, no. And then do I not have a magnetite thing? Okay, maybe we can make one of them. Where's my... Oh, I put my habitat builder. Is I tidying up? Yes. Let's pop another locker in here. This one's the one that you kind of have to fiddle around a bit so you can get it. And then you accidentally press the wrong button. Let's get that in there. And we'll call this one magnetite. Let's say it out loud, you know, so that I get the spelling correct. So we've got that one there. Oh, we're looking good, we're looking good. We also know that at some point we will need one for kyanite as well. We'll need nickel as well. We are going to need a few more, and obviously, because I've got the aquarium here, I'm running out of space to put them at the minute. So we might move the aquarium to somewhere else at some point. Either that, or if we can get an alien containment unit, then we can have a whole nother pod with the alien containment unit and move our fish into that one. But yeah. So I have some additional... How many are in there? 10. Can I just make another ingot? I got plenty of titanium at the minute, so that isn't a problem. And we will need the ingots later on anyway. Let me just swap you out with that. I'd rather have one titanium on me than none at all. Battery charger has lots of fully charged batteries in there. So we'll pop a couple in there. Let's grab you and you. Oh no, we don't need two on us. Some water. Oh, we did get the water filtration unit, didn't we? Can I fit that in here? I don't know if it's going to fit in there with those either side. Let me, and apparently I was going to put that thing there at one point. Miscellaneous. Interior pieces. That one. No, because I've got the other stuff there. I won't go there at the minute. Ugh. Base problems, guys. Base problems. Maybe we bite the bullet and we just put an upstairs on this now. And that we just move this. I don't really want to be... Let's get as much as we can out of it. There we go. Inventory full, that's okay. I'm going to eat a couple of them anyway. And then deconstruct that. So that we can put the water filtration here. So we need copper wire and aerogel. So aerogel is 1 ruby, which I think I have 1 ruby. Yes. And a gel sack, which we have outside. I knew there was a reason why I grew like 500 million gel sacks. Okay, I'm going to hit this once first to get a seed that I can then use to pop back in there. So then that will grow back. You know, I don't want spaces in my grow beds. So let's go make that into aerogel. And then copper, let's grab 2 of them. So we can make a copper wire. So we should have aerogel, copper wire, that should be enough to finish it. And there you go. We'll be making water for the masses. So, no, not that one. Out of there. Let's pop. No, come on. Kitty post. No. Ah, I just hit number 1. I do that a lot. Like, I know that I can just hit the number 1, but I still, you know, manage to, still spend time sat there fighting with it. Where can I put my bin now? Because the trash can is a really good idea for getting rid of stuff. Should put it there. And that for disposing of bits and pieces that you don't necessarily need. And then I can get a little bit more of the titanium. And let's get this. Let's get a couple of these bulbo trees planted because we do like them. They are tasty. And we like the tasty ones. Here comes the plant pot. Let's stick one in here. Actually, I might pop a couple in here. We spend most of our time in this room anyway, so it kind of makes sense. Just brightens the place up a little bit. Stick another one here. I need the other one. There we go. Right, what have I got in personal now? So I have got the rebreather with me, which we can actually swap out now because we don't necessarily need to have the radiation suit with us. Because we've cured the radiation. We're good on radiation. Okay, we've got tablets in there. We've got some water there as well. I might take that for the moment. This is going to make us some water and also provide salt as well, which is really handy. But yeah, I think we're good for this particular episode, and that we will get on to checking out Life Pod 12 in the next one. Hopefully get the modification station fragments that we need so we can build that and we can start looking at upgrading our Seamoth a little bit more. We'll also be on the lookout for extra materials and resources so that we can start looking towards building the prawn suit and getting that going as well. But yeah, thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please like, subscribe, all of that kind of stuff. If you've got any tips, tricks, comments, or I've missed anything, then just pop it in the comment section and I'll make sure to check up on that and apologize first of all for missing things. But anyway, thank you so much for joining us, and it's been really lovely. I hope you've enjoyed it. I certainly have, and I shall see you again soon. Bye bye.